And today's midweek live. Very exciting, guys. I'm trying to work out the way this table works these days. I'm getting used to it. Hello, Corrine. Lovely Corrine. Please give me a colour. And I can't fit anything in here, so let's just move over this way. Lovely Corrine, please give me a colour. Welcome, everyone. We are here for our midweek live. Lots of update news to happen. And some interesting news for tomorrow's giveaway. What? 15,000 subscriber giveaway tomorrow. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Liz. Can you please give me a colour? Jody. Oh, Jody, you're already on there, honey. I keep forgetting. Oh, no, I've got two other people that need to go on. Hello, everyone. Everyone, just give me colours for now. Hello. I forgot to put two people on. Now, the lovely lady who usually is anonymous has decided to give away her name. And her name is Margaret. What? So her name is Margaret. Not the Margaret you see on the channel. This is another Margaret. Okay, and also the anonymous two, the young fella. We'll call him a young fella. The elderly fella. Who crochets for his lovely missus, and he has asked for pink because she wants something in pink, so I'm gonna have to do something in pink during the next couple of months to help him out there. All right, guys, I have lost all of the chat. Hello, everyone, one by one. I've put Jody, haven't I, on asterisk? Yes, I have. Red for Liz, the lovely Liz. I haven't worked this part out here yet, guys, with the table and all, so just bear with me. Green for green. Green for green, we say that all the time, don't we, green butterfly? Green for green. Hello, Raylene. Don't forget to give me colours, guys. And Maxie would like dark blue. Oh, this is a terrible texture. I really have to get other ones now. This one's not nice. Karen B would like dark blue. Karen B, the lovely Karen. Ooh. It's terrible texture. Oh, look, it doesn't even work. Look, I'm sorry, guys, if you see scribble on that. It's really not working. Hello, Teresa. Welcome, my sisters in the house. Gina, please give me a colour. Lovely Gina has done a super chat. Thank you so much, Gina. It's very well received. Suzanne. Hello, Suzanne. Hello. Margaret, hello. Yes, the lovely Margaret. She's given away her name. We might get close enough to get her on the live. For a live. He's hoping. Fingers crossed, guys. We'll just keep talking about her, and maybe she'll come up on the live. She watches every live and then sends me private messages because she doesn't like to talk online. Look, it's okay. Not everybody likes that. It's okay. Just popping in to say hi Kiki, lovely to have you. There's a big storm here right now, so need to keep kids and pets calm. Oh, love to you as well, Kiki. Take care and look after those. Look, you know, people don't realize how much pets get affected by the storms. Like, we had a dog many years ago, climbed the fence during a thunderstorm, was so scared, took off. We never saw that dog again. So look after your pets, guys. Look out, climb the fence like a cat. I've never seen anything like it. I was watching her climb and I thought, oh, she does that. She'll come back, and she never came back. She would have gone off to the lake possibly, and that would have been a sad demise for her. Hi, everyone. I know we missed you on Saturday, Jodie. Missed your beautiful smile, even though we can't see it, but we know you're smiling. Hello, Luana. Yellow for Gina. Gina, I'm going to put Gina H because we have two Ginas that come on occasionally. So let me put Gina H. Gina H. The lovely Gina. Yes, stay safe. That's right. It's that magenta. I'll take that. It's actually a pink, honey. Who's saying that? Middle Earthers. We'll just put down middle. Middle. It's kind of, oh, this is a real bad texture, guys. Bear with me, seriously. Hello, David. David, please give me a colour. All right. Yes, everyone's saying yes, works for you. Thank you, middle. Now, everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm going to pop back over here. David says pink or purple still available. No, the pink is gone, Dale. You can have red, red, light blue, and green. So pink is gone. Pink is gone, Luana. Pinks are gone. Red, light blue, or green? Red, light blue, or green? You have a choice. Yes? But I'll leave it there for a few seconds until I get those answers. Now, guys, just a quick heads up to let you know lots is happening. Well, lots are happening. Lots is happening. A lot is happening. Light blue for Corinne. Corinne says light blue. The lovely Corinne. Do you get sick of me singing them, guys? I sing everybody's names. Red, because my heart is scarlet with... Oh, I thought you were going to say something real pretty there, David. You're a funny one, David. All right, so that's that. Now, I'll keep that open for you can have a look. Just letting everyone know there's a lot happening. Luana says light blue. There is a lot happening on the channel, guys. A lot happening. Oh, look what I've done. I'm a duffer. Started putting light blue. Hello. Look, you can't even see my handwriting with this texter. It is terrible. I will get new ones, I promise. Oh, David, naughty boy. All right, everyone, get excited. You guys know, you already know that we did reach our 15,000 subscriber mark. Welcome to Margaret the Anonymous No More. We will get her talking on the channel eventually. We hope. Hello, Marty. Hello, Sherry. Sherry, I missed you. Sorry, honey. Hello, Sherry. We've got a green and a red left, hun. Give me one. So we did reach our 15,000 subscriber mark. I said the video is coming tomorrow, and it is coming tomorrow. Now, this is the giveaway video you need to watch, guys. That will have all the information you need for the giveaway. And there's a lot happening after that giveaway as well. Now, you will have a week. Oh, Edith, please give me a red or a green. Take your pick. There's a lot happening. Edith just did a super chat. Thank you so much, Edith. Every little thing is well received. Every big thing is well received. And Edith says green for Edith. Oh, I put someone's green there. I'm going to have to fix that. I'm such a naughty. Oh, no, green for green. That's right. Green for green. Green is green butterfly. Oh, green butterfly, you're confusing me now. I'm confusing me. Now we've got only one color left, so whoever gets in quick enough. 15k, that's wonderful. I'm approaching 2,100 and I love every last one of them. Look, David, I wish I could count them all one by one. There's just so many. And you know what, we have our fantastic regulars who do some amazing things for the channel, but we also have the newbies that have come along and doing some amazing things as well. So look, I just want to thank everyone in advance. I'm going to do it all tomorrow anyway with the video. I want to thank you all in advance for subscribing to the channel, and also for the input that you guys put in, not just with the super chats and not just with the donations over on my website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com, but also with the commenting and the sharing. I'm loving that I'm having certain subscribers share our videos on Facebook. That is fantastic. It really is. And I give you credit, and that's, you know who you are, but if I want to say it, it's the lovely Liz and Corinne. Both of them have actually shared videos. Oh, and also the wonderful Karen. Karen B, our very last winner here on Wow Crochet Design. She was our subscriber of the year of 2021 for all the input that she puts into our channel here at Wow Crochet Designs. So guys, I know everyone puts in that little bit, and I know a lot of you put in that a lot of bit. Can I say that? What sort of grammar is that, Mary? They're saying, what's going on? Don't worry about grammar. We don't think about that while we're on our lives. We don't even think about that. Actually, I don't even think about that during the tutorials. Don't tell anyone. But we have a lot of fun here on our lives. Sometimes we have too much fun. Sometimes we're naughty. Sometimes we're good. Sometimes we're really good. And sometimes our lives can go for, I don't know, 40 minutes to an hour, or sometimes nearly 2 hours. So you never know what happens here on our channel at Wow Crochet Designs. But everyone, just thank you for all that you do on our channel. Again, I'm going to say all this on the giveaway video tomorrow. Now, what time will it be uploaded tomorrow? I couldn't tell you exactly, depending on how long it takes for me to put it all together. But roughly between 4 p.m, which is this time that we've logged into until 11 p.m. tomorrow night. So between those few hours, just, you know, it doesn't matter. You have a whole week to answer. And guess what, guys? The question I give you, everybody's answer will be different. I guarantee. Oh, you might have a few people that have the same answer, but everybody's answer will probably be different. So get excited about that. And it's not a trick question. It's an easy, simple question that I know that you guys will be able to answer. And let me give you a bit of a hint. It may have something to do with your, I don't want to say it out too much, place of residence. Oh, no, not really. Not your personal place of residence, not your house, not your home. But let's just say your place of residence, your hometown, if you will, your country, maybe, your world that you live in. I don't want to give away too much. So you will hear the question in tomorrow's video. Oh, look at all the chat I have missed. Oh, you're back in deep freeze, Edith. That's how far back I go. I'm sorry, guys. Edith says, green, I did put you in. We've got red left. That's right. We've gone that far. Yes, we've done that. We've done that. I have a channel, but haven't done anything on it in years. Middle Earth. And look, if you do something on your channel and you start doing your videos, actually, you know what, Middle? I'm going to pop your name down. We'll have a look at your channel. We'll have a look, see. Tomorrow is actually first Thursday of the month, so it's not the right time for me to be doing a shout out. So maybe I'll hold you out till March. So if you decide to do something on your channel again, I'll pop you down as a shout out on our videos. So once a month, I do the first Thursday of the month, and I do shout outs on that day as well. So most people who watch our tutorial, I should say, let's try that again. Most people who watch our tutorials, come on, Mary, you can do this. It's only a few minutes in. They can have the opportunity to see and hear about your channel if that is what you would like. So if there are anyone who would like, or there is anyone who would like me to do a shout out on their channels, please let me know. So Middle Earthen, if you decide to do more work on your channel, please let me know. And I will do a shout out for you. Possible shout out I put for March. How's that sound? I think it sounds good. March. And you know what? I say that, but also I'm saying it now. So if someone's listening, you know, they'll know now. It would be funny if she picked a different color and you wrote green on it. It would, Anne. Yes, it would. Our trash compactor work has frozen up, so tomorrow they will have to come and get it unfrozen. Oh, seriously. Oh, Edith, you're having it rough there, hun. If you want to get back into it, go for it. Doesn't hurt usually. No, it's no big deal, is it, David? We fall out and then we come back in, because that's what happens. We get busy lives. We've got other things happening, like last year in May and April, wherever it was, May and June. I can't even remember now. I was so sick with my teeth. I think there was about 5 weeks on and off that I may have put one video up and then didn't put any for 2 weeks, and put one up and then didn't put any for another couple of weeks. So these things happen, Middle Earth, and just get back into it. It's all good. I have shared my prize with others. Yes, you have, Karen. Yes, you have. Well done. She's such a good girl, our Karen. Okay, I was doing lyric videos, but I lost the ability to do that. Not sure what else to do on it next. Middle Earthen, get your crochet out and talk about it. Or your knitting, achoo, that allergies just come out, or your craft, anything that you do, pop it up in front of the camera and just talk about it. And you know what? I would get back into the singing too, because if you sing and you're great, just do it. Just do it. I don't know, just do it. I love doing lives. I've had them go for frivolous to very deep and emotional, and back in just an hour. Yeah, I know. That just happens. I wouldn't mind if you could provide me with a house of my own. Oh, fine, David. Sure, I've got one in the backyard. I've got a spare one, but you may have to share it with the dog and the cat. They don't like sharing with humans, sorry. House of yarn. That's a good one. We need a house of yarn, Marty. Absolutely, I agree. I may have to do crochet related videos. Do crochet videos, Middle Earth, and I will do the shout out for you. Okay, and Sherry says green. Oh, green is taken. Sherry, I'm going to pop you on red, hun, because green is taken and red's the only one left. All right. So let's just do that. Oh, the terrible texture. Let's try it this way. Here we go. We got it going. You have to put it on an angle for it to work. Hello. What a weird texture. Oh, it's a bit like its owner. Hey, don't call me weird. Your phone just updated. Oh, hello, Bonnie. Lovely Bonnie. Hello, hello. Yeah, so Sherry, we've popped you on red already, hun. That's good. I'd rather share with a dog and a cat than a sister. Well, this is true. I would love to share with my dog and cat. They're so cute, but they won't let me in their bed. They won't. I wouldn't mind a glass of... Oh, Sherry, we've been thinking about you and different thoughts. I have my cup today. I got a different cup today. This is a cup that someone gave me as a gift during Christmas. It was my KK. Lovely lady gave me this particular cup. I don't always crochet. Oh, wait, I do. Yep, that's me. Oh, cheers, everyone. You could always share with Stanley. This is true, Marty. Stanley, oh, the S word. Love the cup. Yes, I know. It was a family. We do family KK on my side of the family. And, you know, my sisters and that. And there's one of the niece-in-laws, if you can call her that. She was my KK this year and she bought me that. So I'm really happy with that. We have a few cups here. Lots of different cups, and I'm just going to have to go through them all. Every time I do a live, I'm going to change cups now. I saw a comment earlier that said the doctor told me that I have to eat more fibre, so I went yarn shopping. I've seen that comment, Edith. That's actually going around. It's floating around on Facebook at the moment. And also on Instagram. It's on both of them. All right, we're going to leave the wheel for a minute. I'm going to turn. When I sit at the wheel, I'm right on the corner of the chair. What do you do? So let's talk about what's been happening this week. Your daily dose of fibre. Yes, I know, David. What's been happening this week on the channel? Well, okay, you've already received the very first. Granny D always says that, does she? Oh, we love the Granny D. We've done the first and the second part of the join as you go for our temperature blanket. I've left it in the other room, but these are the squares. Now, I've done the squares right up till the 31st of January now, which means if I wanted to, I could complete all of January, pop it up on the channel, not this Thursday because tomorrow is the giveaway, yeah, the week later, pop it up on the channel and say, right, this is what I want you to do from now on. Meet me here once a month and we'll go through some of the things that we need to go through for our temperature blanket. Now, if you're joining us new, firstly, welcome. And if you haven't done our temperature blanket and would like to start, I will leave a link to the playlist in a description box down below after the live. Too exciting. And so you really haven't missed much because I started my date on the 10th of December. But you can start at any time you like. You know, it's entirely up to you when you want to finish your blanket. It's entirely up to you. I just went back and backdated and when I looked at all the different temperatures for December and then popped them in. Easy. I've never done a temp blanket. I don't have the patience or the perseverance. Well, look at these, David. They're so tiny, these squares. Oh, wrong way around. Let's try that one. That's the right side. They're so tiny. And then we join the squares together, right, with one row of a join as you go. So every time you do one square for one day, you just join it with the join as you go color. Now, we've already started that, so I'm very excited about that. I have a block of the month that I should have started last month, but haven't yet. Take your time. You know what I say? Nothing's going anywhere. YouTube's going to be here. All the projects are up there in their playlist. It's not going anywhere. So take your time. We're not going anywhere. I can't go on holidays, so I can holiday like, 10 paces to the letterbox. I might be able to get out and do some shopping. That's all good. You like that? This is Gina from the US. Hello, Gina from the US. Welcome. Are you new to our channel? Stephanie, hello from Oklahoma. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Yay, very exciting. Everything's very exciting for me. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, guys. But let's talk about yesterday. Was it yesterday? What's today's date? That's Wednesday. Monday. Come on, Mary, you can do this. What's in that water? Monday, we did the temperature blanket part 2 of the join. If you wanted to now, without me, you could go right ahead and complete your blanket right up to December of 2022. And you don't have to do anything with me if you don't want to, because you now have all the information on how to join as you go, which is fantastic. If you wanted to hang around with me, I'll be doing a monthly update. I probably won't be showing you the join, the whole thing, but I'll have a bit of a chat. We'll have a first Thursday of the month, and we'll be talking all the way through it while I'm playing with my crochet. And it's the one time you'll get to see me crocheting from that angle rather than from down as you usually do. So I'll be doing that with our temperature blanket on our first Thursdays of the month. Yay. Now, I was talking about it in the video on Monday. Do I do an every 14th day for you, or do I do it once a month? I thought, well, you've already got the first 14 days. I'm sorry, let's try the first 28 days. So why don't we just do the first Thursday of every month update, and you can just sit there and we'll have a little bit of a chat. Gina says, oh, wait a minute, I've got to go back. I've missed. Currently working on 2 projects. Oh, I've missed so much. At a time, I have another project I need yarn for. Oh, good. Better go and get some yarn. Also, any excuse to get more yarn. Just yesterday, I sent off a UFO crochet hexagons that I haven't touched in over a year because I can't be bothered to piece them together. That's funny. A viewer paid for the postage and I sent the whole thing to her. Oh, that's interesting. I've never done that before, but there you go. Sorry, forgot to say you were from Nebraska, Gina. That's lovely. Oh, I love that we could speak to anyone around the world. Isn't it fantastic? Where the wind rides, sweeping over the plains. Over the plane. Well, come on, you can do it. Keith, hello, Keith. I love crocheting, but I don't have enough money to buy that kind of hook. Okay, what are we talking about? The hook you see in the picture. These ones aren't as expensive as the ones I usually have on the channel, but they are cool. Now, why was the reason I showed you those hooks? I'll talk about that in a minute. From Canada. You're from Canada, Manitoba. Don't know if I've said that yet. No, you haven't, but welcome. Use the hooks. Use the hooks you have. That's right. You use whatever hooks you have. You don't have to go out and spend a fortune on hooks. Now, let's just quickly talk about these hooks while you board it up. Keith, we'll talk about the hooks real quickly. And we'll talk about tomorrow's giveaway. And that's why the hooks came up. Now, as you know, I went to Bendigo Woolen Mills not long ago and purchased quite a few things. These hooks were one of them. Now, one is a 4mm, one is a 5mm. I'm sorry, let's start again. One's a 4mm, one's a 4.5mm, and one is a 5mm. These are the main hooks I use. I use a different brand, but these are the main size hooks I use on our channel. The main ones. I use other ones as well, but these are the main ones you will see pretty much always on the channel. Occasionally you'll see a 3mm and occasionally you'll see a 3.5, and that's usually when I make something very tiny, right? Those 3 hooks you will see in the 15,000 subscriber giveaway. That's part of what you'll see in there, of course. My biggest downfall is ordering yarn from a specific project and then needing one more, buying 10 more. Hey, we've all been there, Marty. Every week. No, we've all been there. This is what David's comment was about. David's comment was about Nebraska is a plains here in the US. That's what David, yes, thank you, Edith, for clearing that up. I don't know too much about the area, so thank you. I'm using an L right now. I think it's a Clover, but I don't keep track of the brands. Okay. Look, I just keep track of the brands only because I tried to find one to suit my hand, and because I crochet like, I still haven't counted it properly yet, but literally all day and most nights. Literally from morning till maybe 5, then we organize dinners, and then after dinner I crochet again. Sometimes I spend the evening just drawing pictures or designing, and I'm really bad at drawing pictures, as you know. You've seen my pictures. Hey, I'm no artist. And I usually do some designing at night. So there you go. I think I've only been across Nebraska. I never stopped there. Oh, I wish I could go somewhere else other than Melbourne. I had to get no name set of hooks because is what I can afford. You know what? That's it works, middle. As long as they work, that's it. If it works for you. But because I crochet like all the time, we're talking hundreds of hours. I literally am going to calculate my hours one day. I'm going to sit down for a whole week and just mark my hours. Sometimes I forget to mark it. But seriously, because if you knew how much I crocheted, you would know why I get certain hooks. Keep the hand under control. Now, as I was saying, you will see these in the giveaway. You may see one of these. What? It is a my favorite cotton from Bendigo Woolen Mills. It's a 4-ply parchment. Now, parchment is like a cream. Yep, you may see one of those. You may see my favorite yarn of all here in Melbourne is the, let me get a close up, the Luxury. This is a frost, which is like a white. It's more of a white than the cream, and you can look at it and you can, actually, I'll show you the cream. Where's the cream? The cream, I think I've shown you the cream. Oh, that one's going to fall on my head any minute now. That's the cream, that's the white, and that's the cream. So I'm going to be giving you guys the white. Okay, these are only some of the projects, some of the items that are going to be in there. You will obviously see some Abbey Road, because I love giving away some of the Abbey Road. We use it for the on the website, so I love giving it away. And you will also see, oh, you might have one of these, which is our little utilities pack. We've got the scissors, the hook, and a sewing needle all in the one pack, and of course my little card to go with it. Why not? And you may see other things, but I'm just giving you some of a look. There's so much more. Oh, there's so much more. So tomorrow's giveaway is going to be huge. So that's what happens when you do the big giveaways. The next giveaway you'll see is 20,000 subscribers. So this is the big one. Yep. All right. So let's hope we can get to 20,000. That would be good. But 15,000 is just as good, guys. And tomorrow you will be seeing that video. Yay! There may be something funny on there. I don't know because I haven't done it yet. You know these funny things I do, I don't think about them until 10 minutes before I'm doing the tutorial. That's weird, isn't it? I know. A bit of an eccentric mind, haven't I? And on Friday, you're going to be getting. Now, I was going to do the pin cushion. What was it called? The pin cushion. I can't get it out now. The Love Heart pin cushion. But I've been playing with some stitches, and I'm not doing a very good job. So bear with me on that one. I might leave that till Monday. All right. So that's going to be 8-ply cotton. That particular hook I used was a 4mm hook. I'm going to drop it right down to a 3mm hook to give it more of a tighter feel about it, because we're going to be putting some stuffing in there as well. So we don't want to make the cushion too thick, because I find if it's too thick, you can't really use it for a pin cushion. It kind of rolls over everywhere. But if it's kind of a little bit thick, but flatter than normal, you put the stuffing in there, make it nice and flat, and you can use it as a pin cushion if you like. Now, I'm trying to rush it all out so I can get this wheel spun, just in case you guys want to leave. This is what we are getting on. Notice I'm not showing you everything. This is what we are getting on Friday, part 2 of our mystery poncho. And there's a little thread hanging there. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's a lot of little threads hanging. I wonder what that's going to be. Well, that's all I'm going to say, right? Part 2 is almost complete. Those little threads you see, I'm not saying what they are. You're pretty smart. You've probably worked it out already. They take so long to do. And that's all I have to do left for the poncho. Now, it was a mystery poncho, so it wasn't supposed to be shown. So I just thought I'd just a little bit of a teaser there to do part 2. So if you are in the middle of that one, get excited, because part 2 is coming on Friday. So tomorrow, the giveaway, part 2, Friday, of our mystery poncho. On Monday, I should have already succeeded with our little Love Heart pin cushion for Valentine's Day. And Monday's perfect. What day is Monday? It's the 7th of February. So we've just got it. We've just scraped in for Valentine's Day. So We're just going to stick with one item for Valentine's Day this year because next week I want to start our very first stash busting project. It's small, but it's coming, so get excited. Well, we've got some people saying fringe. It may be. Well, it possibly is. It's likely it is. Okay, it's fringe. But I don't really like them myself personally, but you know, a lot of people do. I don't like them because they can look a little bit, after a few washes, can look a little bit tacky. Oh, can I say that? They can look a bit ratty. Still trying to find the right word for it. Funny as hell. I know, right? You like that, Gina? I can be a little bit crazy, I know. And that's on a good day. Should see me on a bad day. So there is a little, not always, Jody. There is a little thing I'm going to show you on that video that can help you out with your fringes. Now, I don't like doing it, and I've never done it, but someone showed me recently, and I thought, oh, that could be fun. Let's try it and show them. And if anybody wants to do it, they can, but I'm not going to do it. Just a heads up, and I will let you know on the tutorial as well. I'm not a fan of fringe. No, neither am I, middle. I really don't like them. This is nothing, Gina. This is a taint. Oh, we're very calm at the moment, Gina, aren't we, Marty? We can get really out of control in July. Oh, it's an old story. In July. Yeah, we can really be very silly here, Gina. You know, just bear with us. And you know what? I've just noticed everything's going dark on the channel. This means we might lose connection. So, guys, we're going to spin this wheel. We may not lose connection, but we will spin the wheel. Very much as calm at the moment. It is, isn't it, Bonnie? Guys, are we ready? We're going to spin this wheel. I don't know how we can do this. I've got a problem now. The table is kind of, you know, really in the way for me to do this. Here we go. I don't know. It's the lighting, the table, everything. All right, we're going to go to, where's Jodie's name right there? We always go to the asterisks when we spin the wheel. Are we ready, guys? 3, 2, and 1. Let's get my pen ready. And the winner is the lovely Anne McSee. Congratulations, Anne, lovely Anne. One of our famous regulars. I say famous because, well, she's everywhere, Anne. She's on Instagram. She's on Facebook. She's on YouTube. She's everywhere. There's no sneaking around and hiding from Anne. She'll find me. The wonderful Anne, congratulations. And this month, all I've been doing is giving away one of the Abbey Roads. And Anne, you have actually won one of these before. So you know what the pictures, you know what they all look like. So I've sent you the picture. So can you message me privately and let me know which color you want? You can tell me now if you like. It doesn't worry me. But whatever suits you. That's all good, Anne McSee. All right, Anne, so you will be receiving your item as soon as I can get to a post office. Now, this year, so just a quick heads up to let everyone know, when I'm sending goods out, will only be sent out on Tuesdays every week. Like every week will be the only day I'll be going out to do anything. And that's because it's business day. And on business day, I'm either writing up patterns or running around and purchasing things for the channel or for, you know, personal projects. So I'm out anyway on Tuesdays. So I will only be posting out on Tuesday. So if you win on a Saturday morning, it'll go out Tuesday. If you win on a Wednesday, it'll go out the Tuesday of the week later. So just thought I'd let everyone know that. Just a heads up there. It just saves me going to the post office every day. It drives me nuts. And it takes a lot of my time to stand in line at the post office. It takes so long. But if I do it all in 1 week, it's in 1 day, it's done, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I'm going to write your name down, Anne, but I know you'll message me, huh? Yes, please, message me. Call me. And let me know what colour you would like. So let's move right over here. Oh, that's better. Let's move right over here. Now, letting everyone know that we are getting our very first, what's the wheel for? Well, the wheel for... What is the wheel for? Hello, Stephanie. Hello. The wheel we used to, it's all changed now, pop names on for people who do donations on my website or do super chats here, or do some amazing things for our channel, or who's always a part of our channel. And people like the Anne McSees and I'm giving names now, and the Karens and the Liz's and the Martys and all these people, they're always doing things for our channel, about our channel, with our channel. And it's just always about how much time we can spend with each other is the way we get on the wheel, pretty much, you know. But it has changed. You know, it changes for me to just get all the names on as quickly as possible. And that's about it. So it's pretty much changed. That's so wonderful. It is, Stephanie. And it's usually done in the first 5 minutes. All the names are usually put on in the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes the most of the live. After that, we used to double up names and everything. I'm not doing double ups anymore. It's just whatever's there is there. If you haven't got on, it's bad luck. Oh, it's bad luck. But it's always good when someone wins. I do like to see people win. I am going to be changing the wheel this year. But it's all good. It's all good changes. Okay. Now the reason is when I do the wheel, sometimes like today I've said that Anne McSee has purchased. Let's try one. Poor Anne has won the Abbey Road. Now let's say this is 52. What is it? It's 48%. No, it's 52% merino and 48% acrylic. Let's say she didn't like, or she can't use acrylic, or she can't use merino, or whatever the case may be. It's really hard for me to replace it with another kind of yarn. So we may change the wheel in the future to be new patterns that are not on the channel, and that will probably never go on the channel. These are really big patterns. They're fancy patterns. They won't go on the channel. So we may change that in the future. More likely that will change, only because I can't adjust the yarn to the people who wants it. Like someone said to me the other day, well, I can't use wool. And I have cotton, but I don't have enough cotton to give away right now. So what do I do? Wait, you know, and then it gets out of hand. So I think this way, what we might do is stick with patterns for a while anyway, see how we go with that. We do our giveaway, our 15,000 subscriber giveaway tomorrow. That's going to be huge. If you want yarn, that's the giveaway to enter. There's yarn, there's hooks, there's scissors, sewing needles. There's going to be a booklet. No, it might be a couple other magazines. I'm looking at my magazines, seeing what I can give away, because I buy them, flick it like this, put it up on a shelf and never look at it again. See, Edith is allergic to wool. So it's a little difficult for me to organize the wheel. It's been okay lately, but there's been a few people that I've had to rearrange the yarn for, and it's a little difficult that way. So I figure with the patterns, you're not seeing them on the channel and you really would like that pattern, whether it's for a male or a female. And if it's a man and he wants a male pattern, I'll give him a pattern that a male can use. But if he wants a female, if it's a female, she wants a male, whatever the patterns are, I'll have them all running up on the website very, very soon. And they will only be purchased patterns. So you'll see that on our wheel more often than none. And that's it about the wheel. I don't want to talk about that anymore, because we're going to talk about tomorrow's giveaway. Now, with tomorrow's giveaway, we have different colored yarns. We have different types of yarn. So you will get an acrylic, you will get a wool, you will get a merino. Oh, what? You will get hooks. You will get, you'll get a kit. You might even get 2 kits. Kits are way up there. I'm trying to get that right up the top. Way up there. You might get one of those, maybe. You might get, I've got them in bags already. I've got it already packed. You may get one of these. You may get one of these. Now, one of these, I shouldn't be showing you all this because, you know, I'm giving it all away. This is the yarn that we used, or the thread that we used for our doily here on the channel. Now, if you haven't done our doily and would like to do our doily, I will pop a link in the description box down below after the live, because that doily was one of my favorites I've ever made on the channel. So there you go. I've just written that down because I'll probably forget it. My local yarn buddy gave me a spinny wheel. Oh, really? Spinny wheelie thing. But I haven't used it yet. I'm horrible with giveaways. I still have packages from October and I haven't sent yet. Same, David. It's a lot of mucking around, isn't it? Gina, a super chat is done through if you click on the $sign. Oh, I didn't even see that question. Oh, did someone ask? I do apologize, guys. If you're interested in doing a super chat, just click on that little $sign and then all the information comes up and it asks you. It's quite simple. You can also head over to our website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com and you can make donations there. We have like a little, shout me cup of tea kind of thing. And it all goes to this, what you see here. It all goes to this. It goes for patterns that I create for the channel, patterns that we make on the channel, the patterns that we do all the time. It goes to everything really. And we try to get out at least 2 tutorials a week, if not 3. Sometimes we do 3 tutorials a week. And then there was 1 month that we just did 3 tutorials a week for the whole month. And 1 month we did 4 in 1 week, just for, pushing them out. And this was earlier on in 2021 when everybody was at home. If we remember that, I just worked day and night to push tutorials out that year just to help people get through staying at home and going crazy as you do. Not that I went crazy. Just a little bit, tiny little bit. And all my funny videos consisted of my driveway because we weren't allowed to go anywhere. So occasionally I do a funny video. It breaks the monotony of the everyday, mundane, boring life. Sometimes the funny videos get me into trouble. I hurt myself in one of the funny videos, but that was a while back. It was my fault too, self-inflicted. Where can we find the blue granny top? The blue granny top, the blue granny top, the blue. You mean the purple 2 double crochet chain 2 top? That one I can actually pop a link in the description box down below. There is a playlist under tops. You can have a look in there. I think it has its own playlist too, which I think was called the purple, the lace, I can't remember now, lace, crochet lace, purple top thing. We did do it recently, so if you just go back a few videos as well, you'll find part 2, and in part 2, if you get halfway through it and realize you haven't done part 1, the link to part 1 will be in part 2. So no matter what you do, you can find it anywhere. If you mean the purple top, if you mean the blue V-stitch top, that's another top completely. So there we go. I can put whatever links you like in the description box down below after the live. Just let me know which links you would like. I'm writing it down, both the blue and purple top, so that way you can check them both out. All right, so I'll put them both there and you'll be able to tell me which one you mean. Or you can just click on either one and then just pick the one you like. I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, did you go? Oh, David, didn't even miss you. I did. And you were quick. Wherever you went, you were very quick. There might be a bit of a delay on the internet. It might be lagging here a little bit because sometimes I see messages come up for an answer from like 5 minutes ago. So, it's a bit of a lagging thing happening there. But that's it, guys. I wanted to let you know that the stash busting projects are on their way. And the very first one you'll be getting is next Friday. Apart from our love heart pin cushion. You refilled your bev. What are you drinking, David? Did you tell me that already? I've just forgotten. I've got like water. Everybody knows how I like my water. Special water. It's water, I promise. No, it is. See? Water. No, trust me, it's water. Do I lie? The purple one, yes. That'll be in the description box down below of this video after the live. So maybe wait 5 or 10 minutes. It takes me a few minutes to transfer and copy them over. And I'll pop the link in that description box. And then you can just click on it. And if you like Samantha, I can also pop it on our community board. And you can just click on it from there if you like. Everybody knows how I like my... Really, you like it? With whatever there is mixed. Oh, someone else likes that too, but I'm not mentioning any names. Cheers. All right, so our first stash busting project, not going to tell you what it is. It's coming on Friday. You'll see it. It's not a big project. It's relatively small, so you'll get through it really quickly. there's something very exciting happening in February. I can't say. We are going to be doing a large stash busting project in February. But at the end of February, we're going to catch up on all these leftover projects that we still have going. I haven't brought it in, but how are we all going with the Granny Square shrug, the blue one that you saw come up recently? That's actually a re-upload. Like, I deleted it. I'm so smart. I am so smart, everyone. Not. And I deleted that one and the part 2 of that one as well, because I'm real clever like that. So if you are doing that particular shrug right now, I should have the part 2 of that, which is the final part, up and ready for you in about a week and a half, maybe from today's date, so probably not into next week, the week later, and we should get that done as well. So we are getting through all these leftover projects from last year. I mean, this poncho was like 100 years. Oh, you didn't see that, did you? It was like 100 years in the making, and it's just a basic granny stitch. Basic. So we are getting through those leftover projects from last year. Now, for those of you who don't know, the reason we had a lot of leftover projects is because I planned them all throughout the year last year and got sick for 5 weeks because I was real clever like that too. But you know what? We get sick. It happens, right? It can't be healthy all the time. And it put me behind all the way through the year. I was behind and even ran into being late through Christmas and all sorts of things. So I'm trying to catch up. I'm working tomorrow. Good night all. Oh, bye, Gina. Lovely to have you here. So this is what happens with the channel when we run into tough times. We hang it all over to the first 2 months, supposed to be the first month of January, and finishing all leftover projects from last year. But it's going right into the second month this year. That is how far behind I got last year. This year I didn't overdo it. I only did a certain amount of projects per month. Plus, I thought I would do a stash busting year. Now, with the stash busting year, as you know, guys, we need to get rid of some of our leftover yarn. Now, I don't know if you can see, it's a bit messy over there. That yarn right there. That's all our leftover yarn from our swatch blanket. What a mess. How about swatch? It was nice and neat, but I've been doing special projects with it. That's our leftover blanket from our swatch blanket of 2021. If you have not done that one, let's pop a link in that one as well. We've got a lot of links going in this video. I will pop the link to the swatch blanket in the description box down below, and you can have a play with that one too. So it's a whole year project for us. Was a whole year project. I loved doing that project. As much as I love the temperature blanket, I actually did prefer doing that project because I got to do we got to learn new stitches. We got to bring new stitches out to you. So it was great. I really loved it. So we're going to be making our very first large project, stash busting project with that yarn. What? I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to wait till the end of February. And I'm doing it this way because I'm actually creating it now. I want it done before I bring it out to you. The reason is I've never done it. And I'm practicing it. So I'm learning it along the way, and it's a lot of work. But it's a lot of fun and a lot of fun colors. No, Liz. I'm sorry, Liz. I love you, but no one's allowed to know until 3rd week in Feb. It's one of the mystery projects that I mentioned was coming up. How's that? So if it's a mystery, I have to wait. I should be going to bed, but I'm a night owl. Oh, aren't we all? Middle. I missed that message, Jade. What's that? Church music with Anglicans. So learned all sorts of things like that. Okay, it's good. All good to learn things. Nothing wrong with learning. I like to say that to everyone. Take a risk and learn something new. Fail. If you fail like I do, it doesn't matter. Just get up and do something else. Look, I don't care if I fail. I'm really bad at these things. And like I said, people look at me and say, aren't you upset? Oh, yeah. Well, what can I do about it? It's done. It's over there now. I'm here. It's way over there. It's gone. Long gone. So if you make a mistake, just, throw it in the rubbish bin and start again. No, don't throw it out, because you can, redo it and turn it into something gorgeous. I haven't said that for a long time, have I, guys? I'm off tomorrow. That's why I haven't fallen asleep yet, like usual. Isn't it great when you've got a day off? I know, right? I love to learn. I'm very good at failing. Same here, David. But occasionally I learn something too. Look, that's what I say. It's okay to fail. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's a learning process. We go through it. And I've failed many times before. No, I never fail anything. Oh, I'm good at everything. Don't you wish? But no, I just think if you don't fail occasionally, you can't grow, you know, and that's my motto. That's the excuse I'm using for every time that I fail. Oh, would you look at that? I go, oh, oh, did that not work out? Like the poncho. I can't stand fringes. I didn't put any fringes on the poncho. I'm trying not to let you see me lie. So failing is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Doing really well is better. Doing exceptionally well is like even better. But failing is okay. It's okay. It happens. Sometimes I get upset about it and sulk like a little baby in the corner. And then sometimes I laugh and think, hey, how did I mess that up? Well, that's hilarious. And then sometimes, like a year later, I think, that was really hilarious. You know, so it's a learning curve. You know, you make mistakes, you stuff up, and you do it again. Oh, did I say mess up? I meant mess up. Guys, we're getting sidetracked. Let's get back to what's happening in February. Now, obviously, first Thursday of the month, which is tomorrow, you will get all the information about what's coming in February and maybe that mystery project. But I won't give away too much because it's supposed to be a stash busting year. I get it. But we're going to be doing some larger projects as well as all the small projects that we can do for stash busting things, right? Now, a lot of the yarn that I have here that's stash busting is the acrylic yarn, and it's the Aran weight, which is the 10 ply or the number 4 overseas. However, I do have a lot of Bendigo yarn, which is a DK weight, what is it, 8 ply? I went to mental blank then, or a number 3 overseas. I also have a lot of the, like you can see it here. How's that? Look, little bibs and bobs of the 4 ply, which that's actually an 8 ply. No, it's a 4 ply. Why is a 4 ply doing with the 8 ply label? See, I can mess up. This is a 4 ply yarn, and that is a number 2 or a lightweight cotton. It's cotton, right? So we'll have different weights this year for different stash busting projects, giving everybody an opportunity to use their stash. Now, I will have some of this yarn this year that we're going to be using on the channel. Get excited. And I will have maybe even a super chunky yarn as well. Looks like a cabbage. I like that, Edith. That's cute. I'm glad it doesn't smell like it, though. I plan to do a video where I compare the piles and the numerical labels and the names of various yarn weights. Now, that is a good thing, David. Actually, it's one of the videos I haven't done. I did do a small video on all the hooks that I had. Actually, it was only some of the hooks that I had, and most of the hooks that I use on the channel. But I didn't do one on the yarn. So, look, David, I'm going to leave that ball in your court. And you can do that for everyone, and people can go and watch it and compare what to do with the yarn, you know, compare the sizes. David, it'd be great if you could give the weights for different countries. Like Australia has 8 ply, 10 ply, 12 ply, which is, I'm trying to get it now, DK, Aran, and Chunky. I think that's right. So everyone's weights are different all over. And America also has 3, 4, and 5. Those are the weights that I was trying to get them. I'm trying to get them right. I think it will be my next topic Tuesday, 2 p.m. every Tuesday's New York time. Okay. New York, I'm assuming. I said New York. I just said it to say it, but I'm assuming that's what it was. So, yeah, good idea, David. Great idea. Something I've not done yet. I probably should. I do want to get into not swatches as our blanket. I do want to get into tension and how to use the little swatch to get your tension. I think I'd like to do that because I think it was actually Jody. I think you asked me that, Jody, if you're still awake, honey. I know it's really late there for you. Oh, no, it's not. It's early in the morning for you there. Yes, if you're still there, I think you asked me once about that. Was it you, Jody, who asked me? I'm pretty sure you did. It's quite ironic that you mainly use DK, considering that the K stands for... Oh, I'm not saying it because I don't want to sneeze. You're actually correct in that area, Marty. But I'm glad you didn't say it because then I would have had to have sneezed. Yeah. And then that would have been bad. Yeah, you did ask about that. Yes, you did. Jody, I knew it was you. I'm so sure it was you. Well, I had it in my head. So we're going to do a few tutorials on that with different types of yarn, with different types of projects that I'm doing throughout the year. So you can have a play and think, right, this is what we did yesterday. You know, I'll make it a week worth, like I'll do the DK weight, and then I'll do the project for that DK weight for the little, you know, swatch that we do. So you can actually say, right, this is what she did, this is what I've done, this is the difference, how much yarn would I need? And that will show you how much yarn you will need for your project. Yes, it does, Teresa. Achoo, I'm not saying it. Hello, Auntie T. Everyone's saying hello to Auntie T. She's all right. Oh, what have I done? I've moved everything out. Hello, what have I done? Here we go. We have cotton and worsted weight the most where I am. Who said that? Middle Earthen, yes. I think gauge swatches are a good idea, if only to get grip on the tension. I don't do them as often as I should. Look, I don't use a gauge. It's only because I don't work. I think if I worked with other people's patterns, I would. But because I haven't got time to do other people's patterns, I tend to just do my own. So I know pretty much how much a DK weight yarn would take if I was making a jumper, for argument's sake. How much the Aran weight yarn that I would need if I was making a blanket. I pretty much know the average. So what I do is I buy too much anyway, for starters. I buy extra. And I end up using the leftovers to make beanies and maybe little booties for a baby or something, you know. So you're allergic to swatching. Ah. Oh, I like that one. That's funny. Oh, you're going to fit right in here, Middle Earth. We're all very funny here. You've got David, not David. I mean David as well, but you've got Marty who tells the dad jokes. Hasn't done one for a while. Come on, Marty, let's get in there. So we have a lot of fun here. I know we do tell some silly jokes here. Sometimes we just say naughty things, like I say naughty things. I get bored with other people's patterns. I get bored with your own patterns. Oh, as you do. I've been doing it second time around. It just takes longer to complete. But you pretty much, you love dad jokes. We love dad jokes here too, David. We pretty much know I don't know how to explain it. Once you become used to your own crochet way, if you will, you know how much yarn you use for that jumper. You know how much yarn you use for that top. You know how much yarn you use for that tissue box cover or whatever. So you will say, right, I know I'll need 3 skeins for that. So I'll go and buy the 3 skeins. Like I know that our scarf on the channel here, that is in that box right up there, not the channel, sorry, that box right up there, the design, I know it takes 3 skeins of yarn and it has a little tiny bit left over, which gives anyone who is doing that scarf the opportunity to do it, because I know there's leftover. So if their tension's a little bit loose than mine, more loose than mine was, they'll have that left. It'll be available for them. So there you go. And I give them an option. I say, right, you can do as many rows as you want. You don't have to stop at the 10th row. You can go to the 11th or the 12th. And if you want to make more, you need to purchase more yarn. It was Dad Joke Central at work yesterday. I think everyone was glad when it was home time. Cheers. Anyway, all the dad jokes. All right. Poor David. I mean, Marty, I've got everybody confused. What is wrong with me today? I've got everyone confused. I've got the wheel confused. I'm showing you things I'm not supposed to. And I'm so itchy now. What have I picked up? I picked up some yarn that I'm allergic to. How many people said they'd never use algebra as grown up and they have to figure out how much yarn? You know what, David, here's a little fun fact. I was so bad at maths in general, and I need it for crochet. So anybody would think that my maths have improved? No. I sit there and I count. This is what takes me long. I count and then I recount and then I do it again. And then I can count a row for 4 times. And I've actually, when I've done tutorials, I've done a whole tutorial and I go to edit it and I'm listening to what I'm saying. I edit some mistakes out. That's gone. Then I rewatch it. And I counted 5 or 6 twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I went, what was that? So forget it. Numbers, not my thing. But we need it for what we do here in our, I don't know what you can call it, our industry, our craft. You need numbers. You need maths. I hate maths. Did you know that Stevie Nicks once turned down a marriage proposal for William Shatner? The reason being that she didn't want to be known as Stevie Shatner. I almost said that out loud, Marty. That's bad. You're naughty Marty. I love math and I also love music theory. I like music. I'm really good with music. That's good. Well, I'm not good with it, but I'm really good at it. I like it. I like it a lot. I can analyze this, that, and the other all day long. Yes. Well, Marty, she turned him down just in the nick of time. Oh, Teresa. Well, there's her dad joke for the day. Oh, you, Teresa. I know, Middle Earth, and so do I. You and I should get together and have a coffee, even though we're from the other side of the world. I'm not really, no, math's not my thing. But you know what? We need it for what we do here. You do need it. And I suppose this is why I end up with a lot of yarn, because my math is shocking. I say, right, I've calculated this. So I might need, 4 skeins. So I go out and buy 5 just in case. I counted wrong. She told him to go on your own, go your own way. Oh, you're hilarious. You're good with that, are you? It's punchline. They're getting out of control, these jokes. I'll tell you, everyone. You're getting out of control. But this is good fun. We love a good joke. It brightens up the live. And you know what? I've started doing lives just as a way of having a break from the constant tutorials and, that sort of thing, and trying to be real serious through the tutorial. And, occasionally I get a bit cheeky through tutorials now. So there you go. You've got me started now. Yeah, let's go for it, Marty. We love it. We love a good joke. We love it. We're not going to say no. So I started the lives for that reason. So we're just kind of relaxed on our lives here. So if you've got a dad joke and you want to talk about what cake you baked last night and why you didn't share it with me, I'm very upset with you, that kind of thing, that's fine. You can do that. We don't mind. But we just tend to spend more time talking about crochet and yarn and things during our tutorials rather than so much during our lives. We tend to spend a lot of time being silly. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can be good every other time, or any other time, or maybe if you want to. Being good is for someone else. All right, let's get back to business. I'm trying to be all business-like, business mind-like, and I'm just like such a nerd. There's no business there. All right, so on Friday, let's start again. Tomorrow, you're getting the 15,000 subscriber plus first Thursday of the month. So you will get a bit of information in the video before I do the giveaway. This first Thursday won't be very big anyways, because I want to focus more on the giveaway, being the fact that we've just reached 15,000 subscribers. And I keep saying it because I'm very excited. Very excited. Why not? Why can I be excited? Next week, I'll go back to being boring. I'll go back to being boring. So tomorrow we are definitely getting, hello, lovely to have you here. We are definitely getting our giveaway video tomorrow along with our first Thursday. First Thursday, you might see about 10 or 15 minutes worth, maybe even less. And then the rest will be about the giveaway. Get excited. Every 6 to 8 weeks, my topic Tuesday is dad jokes. I have been on one of your lives, I think, when you had some dad jokes. I think that was the first live I went on, David, and you had some dad jokes. And I was just, you had me in tears. You had me in tears laughing. So, yeah. Tomorrow we're getting that video. Friday you're getting the poncho that probably doesn't have fringe but may have fringe. And on Monday we are doing, if I can get this correct, the love heart correct, we are doing our love heart pin cushion. Now, quick heads up to let you know, with the pin cushion I'm using an 8-ply cotton, which is a DK weight or a number 3, but I won't be using the 4mm hook. Let's see, where's the 8-ply? The 8-ply calls for, 8-ply Bendigo cotton does call for a 4mm hook. But I found, maybe it's me, I don't know, but I find it really loose. And if you want a pin cushion, you want that to be nice and tight. So I'm going to drop down to a 3mm hook or even a 3.5. So I might have to make this heart a little tiny bit bigger. And then, well, as you can see, it's not really, look at that. Someone didn't put a stitch marker on. How naughty am I? I'm not worried about losing those stitches because it's wrong. I have to do it again. I have to do the whole heart. Where did I put the red one? Oh, I've lost it. I lost the whole heart. Oh, she lost it. It's on the floor. I can't reach it. It's over there. It fell. I lost my heart. Oh, I lost my heart in San Francisco. Some people don't. People think I'm funny all the time. I think they're delusional. Next time you come to one of my lives, I would be thrilled if you would come up on the panel. I do, don't I? Don't I come up on the panel? What does that mean? I'm pretty sure I do. And I even leave a little message to say hello. What does that mean? Come up on my panel. What does that mean, David? Talk to me. Talk to me. He's not talking to me. I'm going to cry. No. What am I? So that's what's happening for the next 3 projects here on the channel. We are entering into the first week of Feb. All right. So I've got 2 weeks. I'm looking at my calendar here. I'm looking at, because I've written right up to 4 weeks here. I think you did, but I don't remember. I have a mind like a sieve. I really, what's that? Cute sieve. Oh, that's what I thought you wrote. I thought, oh, okay, that's cute. I do. I sometimes leave a message. Most of the times I come in, I leave a message, but I can't always come in, David, because sometimes you get on, it's really wrong hours for me and I'm sleeping. I don't even know what time is it there right now, David? I don't even know what time it is there. This February, we are also, and I'm sure the lovely Jodie will be happy to hear this, we are also doing our Pretty as a Peacock blanket. That is coming in either the let me get this right, the 3rd week of February, or in the first, the first day of the last week. I'm trying to squeeze it in. It's already, the first part of the tutorial is already done. I still want to make sure I get that second bit because I haven't designed this. I'm designing this as I go along. I just looked at a picture in my head and said, right, this is what I want to do. And it keeps failing. But I've got to get it. Like, it's one of those things where, nope, I got to get it. And I don't want to put part 1 up if part 2 keeps failing. Yeah. So you've got to make sure when you're doing something like this, even though I'm doing it off the top of my head, which occasionally happens, like I did with the Hexagon blanket. I'm going to pop that in the description box down below. The Hexagon blanket, I did that at the top of my head. I had a picture of what I wanted. I drew the picture. It was a mystery blanket. It was made of hexagons, and I turned it into a round. I used maths, which I don't like using, to help turn that blanket, that hexagon blanket, into a round blanket rather than little hexagons. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do with the Pretty as a Peacock blanket. I'm really loving having the table here because I can look at you and talk, and I can write, and you guys can't see me writing, and I'm writing like I'm just doing like tic-tac-toe. No, I'm not. I'm not. How naughty am I? So every time I say, right, when we talk about a hexagon blanket in the description box down below, I have to write it down because like you say, David, it's not that we've got a memory like a sieve. It's that we do so much in our lives that it's hard to remember everything. And I think when we reach a certain age, like it's not that we're old or anything, like when we reach 28 and I'm 29, yeah, and when we reach 29, we forget things. So I can't even say that without laughing. When we reach 29 years old, maybe I'm 92 instead. No, I'm not that old. No, I'm not. Oh, look at the time. There's no time. I've got no watch on my hand. Don't you love it? So in February, we'll be getting our Pretty as a Peacock blanket, and we'll also be getting our very first big stash busting project, along with our little ones to begin with. They say after the first year of sobriety, you begin to get your memory back. I never attained a whole year of sobriety. the first year of waking up and like breathing, you're supposed to get memory. Well, it's supposed to be like magically appear. Oh, it didn't happen for me. No, I do remember things. I mean, sometimes I forget to remember. You like that? I forget to remember. All right, so February's month is going to be big. Let me talk about that in tomorrow's First Thursday. I'm trying to give you as much information today so I don't waste too much time in tomorrow's video, because tomorrow's video obviously is about the giveaway. What? And I don't know. I'll try and pop something funny in there. Maybe if I don't, it'll just be about the giveaway, because I don't want to fill it up with too much, because I want you guys to really enjoy that giveaway. Tomorrow's the day that you need. The video that you need to watch is tomorrow. And also, it will have a whole week. You will have a whole week. You will all have a whole week to answer that one simple question. Easy question. Very easy question. You'll have a whole week to answer it. And what else can I say about it? You have to be a subscriber. That's a given. And that's all you have to be. You just have to be a subscriber to answer that one question. And you need to actually answer it within that week, by that end of that week. And I'll give you a time and a date. There was someone who answered the giveaway an hour after the time. Just be wary of your time in your country. And in Melbourne, Australia, just check your time on Google. You can do that. Dr. Google it, Uncle Google it, whatever you want to call him, her, whatever. Just Google it and find out the time difference between your country and Melbourne, Australia's, our country here. So just Google it and check it out. I might even talk about that tomorrow in the video as well. I haven't actually done the video, guys, so I'm going to have to work really hard tomorrow all day. When it comes to doing tutorials, the actual making of the tutorial is quite simple. Editing it takes forever. When it comes to doing those videos, the videos where I'm just talking, like I'm doing a live here, I just can't get it right. So tomorrow's video, there's going to be, I say it all the time, but I end up doing it, no editing. But I end up doing it, I think, oh gosh, I can't say that. No one's going to understand if I talk like that. So I end up editing it. But I really don't want to edit that video because it's not teaching really. It's just, what we're doing here on the live. I can't really edit to live. So why would I edit the giveaway video? And that's just the video. The week later, the day I choose, which I haven't yet, I will be doing the giveaway then. And what I do is I choose those people. Well, actually, I'm not going to do it yet. We'll wait. We'll just wait until tomorrow. You'll hear about all of that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Very exciting. Now, what are the other things I wanted to talk about today? I think we're done. I think we're finally done. What are we on? An hour and 15 minutes. Oh, not bad. Hour and 14. Not bad. I did push it a bit. I did rush everything in. But you did get to see some of the items for the giveaway tomorrow. I will have, as you know, because for those of you who are regular would know this, if you're new, you don't know this, what I do is I lay all the items that I'm going to put in the giveaway on a table and I go through them one by one. In the old days, I used to go, oh, we're going to have one of these, we're going to do one of these. And then someone said, look, you go too fast and I don't know what you've done. So I actually pop them all on the table now and just pop the camera around and talk about each item real quickly, though. It's still quick. It's not rushed quick, but it's quick and easy to do it that way. I lost my job at the bank on my first day. A woman asked me to check her balance. So I pushed her over. Well, like that one, David. You know why I like that? Because I think about myself. If I get pushed over, I'll just roly-poly all over the place. I'm so big these days. And just like, all I can imagine is this lady roller-poling all the way over the bank. I'm sorry. Now you got me going, Marty. I just realised that Melbourne is 17 hours ahead of you, Middle Earth, and how about that? Well, look, you know, the time difference. Did she bounce back? Raylene, bad girl. I think David. Oh my gosh. And it's actually a funny joke, that one. It really is. I you know what? I have this like imagination that when someone tells me things, I'm actually watching it happen in my head. No, Raylene, she's a character too. We're going to do without you, Raylene. Don't ever not be here. Do you like that? Don't ever not be here. You have to be here all the time. I didn't check. Oh, was she overdrawn? Everyone's getting in on the act now. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is hilarious. So you see, to the newbies, if you're watching, this is what happens. I try to have a very serious live. You didn't check. I try to have a very serious life. I am such a serious person. Not. And everybody else are the naughty ones. I'm laughing too hard to get in on it. Middle Earth and the things we get up to here on our channel. But, you know, we're all good. I don't even know why I laughed at that. We are all good. We're good people. We're sweet, wonderful, marvelous, excitingly wonderful people. We never do anything wrong. I'm trying to say that without laughing. It is coming to the end of life. It's just lost the plot. Oh, no, not yet. There was once I lost it where I couldn't even control. My eyes were watering. Remember that? I'm way too serious in my everyday life. Look, you know what? That's the thing, Middle Eastern. In everything we do, we kind of have to be serious. When if there's a job or if there's a, you know, we're going to be in the shops or we're going to do something. It's quite a very serious life. Life is quite serious. So this, our lives, and even some of the tutorials, we like to have a bit more of a relaxed atmosphere here. We don't care to be serious. We're serious in everything else we do. I mean, you know, that's why someone said to me, oh, do you want to come and watch that movie? You know, that drama. I'm watching a drama. I look in the mirror every day and that's a drama enough. I'm not watching a drama. I want to go and I want to watch a comedy. I want to laugh, you know, because every day is a drama. Who needs more drama in your life? That's my theory. So we like to have a bit of a laugh on the channel here. That's what we do. You forgot normal. Oh, Karen, I forgot. We're normal as well, everyone. We're sweet, wonderful, normal, honest, caring, loving, and the rest of it. I can't think of anything else that's good. Anything else that's good. Love that everyone gets involved in the bank jokes. At least I'm not alone. Oh my God. I got that one as well. Life's too short. Liz, it sure is. I'm short. Life's short, like me. Oh, thanks. That one did it. I can watch Jane Austen miniseries all day and all night. Really? Anyway, let's start getting serious. I'm trying to pull a serious face. What's a serious face? I can't get it. I should go to bed, but I'm having too much fun. Life is too short to be withdrawn. I'm going to cry any minute now. Okay, so we are sensible. I forgot that one. We are sensible, serious, hardworking, sweet, wonderful, marvelous people. I'm more to action. Hang on, I'm more into the action. You like the action, adventure, romance, and fantasy. Okay. I was finding it too harsh if you had used loan as a verb. It's blatantly. You will allow me such late. An overdraft might help. There's too much interest in jokes money. Raylene, that's a classic. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna have to calm down there. I'm gonna have a drink of water. I'll choke and die in my life. Okay, let's have a drink. And that way we can control ourselves. All right, we have a lot of fun on the channel. You see, sometimes we're so naughty that we're going to have to put Marty in the corner soon because it's getting out of control. Raylene may have to go in the corner too. I trust this humour will quit soon. No, it just keeps going. Raylene is giving me a run for my money. Marty, get in the corner. You're in trouble. You're done. If we keep this going, we'll be bankrupt. Teresa, get in the corner. Oh, I just put my sister in a corner. Never be as good as you, Marty. I don't know. Teresa did something well there. Teresa and Marty are going to have to go in the corner. I'm sorry, guys. Get in the corner. You're out of control. Oh, and to our newbies, we used to have the corner all the time until the wheel came in and ruined it. How dare you? We had the corner, and anybody who said something funny got in the corner. And I don't know if you know this, if you're probably, young ones out there who don't know this, or your 20-year-olds or your 25-year-olds wouldn't know what the corner means. The corner means when you're naughty at school, you got into a naughty corner. That's how it was in the old days. Some of them used to say, get in the corner with a dunce hat on. Some of them you'd have to get in the corner with a slap on the wrist as well. What? Yeah, that's the way it was in the old days. One more laugh and I'll be totally spent. I know, right, David? You don't want to be laughing when you're my age because, things happen that shouldn't. If you laugh too hard. I'm so naughty. I am so naughty. I've heard of it. I'm only in my 30s. Okay, you have heard of it. Yeah, we used to have it. It used to be like if you were naughty, you got into the naughty corner. I was always good. Always. No, I didn't get in the naughty corner. I was a nerd. I sat in the back of the class. I wasn't a nerd. I sat in the back of the classroom, and it sounds weird. In the high school years, the primary school years, a big chatterbox. In high school years, I sat in the back of the classroom and didn't say a word. In fact, I went to a reunion, and I'm standing there talking to someone, and I said, we're here for the reunion. And they said, who are you? They didn't even know who I was. Nobody remembered me. I was always in the back of the room. Let's get rid of this thing right here. Oh, if it lets me do it. It's not going to let me do it. Oh, it's so hard. And there we go. So yeah, we used to do these reunions and nobody remembered me. Oh, some of them did. Some of my closest friends remembered. And people would say, I don't remember you. I said, look, I was in your class 4 years running, your year level, 4 years running. We were in the same home group for 4 years. Don't remember you at all, they say. I just sat in the back. No one ever knew I was alive. There was a bit of a shuffling at the back. Might be a mouse. Oh, some reflection in the mirror. Okay. I know nothing about such punishments. I was totally well-behaved student. My mother taught at the same time at the same school. Teacher's son wouldn't. Oh yes, I know. That's tough, isn't it? I wasn't a nerd, but I was always by myself. Look, I had a couple of friends, but that was it. I didn't have, you hear about these people who have thousands and hundreds of friends. I did have a couple of, there was like our group. A lot of people used to have their own little group. And if you were struggling with something, we'd all just help each other out. Or if you were having trouble with someone else and you were a bit nervous to walk by yourself, the group would walk with you, that kind of thing. So we did have a little group. It wasn't a big one. There was numerous girls, numerous boys in the group, and we'd all just look after each other. And it was the same group throughout the whole 6 years in high school. So it was pretty good. Yeah, it was really good. But it was tough too. It was a tough era when we were in high school, even though that was only like a few years ago. What? Shh. Zip it. My dad was a teacher. Oh, is that right? That's why you're so clever, David. You've got all these people that's a teacher. You're so clever in your family. It's good. That's good. Nothing wrong with being clever. Yeah. It's quality, not quantity. I know, right? I know. And I have a few quality friends that I would cherish all the time. Yeah. Your best friend is, I'm so itchy now, guys. I don't know which yarn. I've touched it all, so I don't know which yarn. I think it might be this, the acrylic. Yeah, it's the acrylic that makes me break out. Really makes this. This is the stuff that makes me break out. My best friend is an elementary school teacher. Met tragic in a junior high school when he hadn't really hung out in a long time. Hang on, I missed that. What's met a tragic and end in junior high school when he hadn't really hung out in a long time. That's right over my head there, David. Right over. I'm thinking, am I not reading it right or am I sleeping? I could be sleeping. All I could do with a nice warm hot cup of tea. Go for sleep. Taught year 7 and 12 until 2016, maths, science and chemistry. Well, why weren't you around when I needed you? But I wasn't in school that time. I was in school. Yeah, it was a lot of years before that. Not that many. It was a few years, all right? It was a few years before that, a few years. It was many years. It was a long time before that. Fine, I'm old. Made it, but really late. Oh, Daphne, you did make it, and we're like an hour and 27 minutes in. We're this close to leaving. I've got my sauce all cooked up. I'm going to make my pasta later because I love my pasta, and it shows. Well, it's made, right? Okay, my sauce is made, so I can't do much about it. Someone has to eat the pasta. Now, you guys have seen me eat pasta. You've seen me eat spaghetti without any hands. In the, what was it? The challenges. That's right. The challenges that we had. Oh, let's put that link. That's funny. Let's put that link in the description box down below. If you want to laugh at something, that's something to laugh at. I did a challenge video and the subscribers challenged me to do certain things whilst crocheting, and I did. And one of them was trying to eat spaghetti while I was crocheting, and that was funny. And I did that, and there was other things, and this is where actually that video is the video I hurt myself too. It was my fault, self-inflicted. Self-inflicted. It had something to do with me hopping and jumping, and I did some damage to the leg, and it happened. So, and it happened recently as well. So there you go. When I started at university, I wanted a high school music teacher. I still wanted to be a high school, yes. I still wish I had gone by that route, but it would have been a good idea when I was 21. I actually made a spaghetti omelette yesterday and ate the other half at lunchtime, as you do. That's what you do, yeah? I haven't made a spaghetti omelette in ages, but I just make my normal spaghetti with the sauce and the meat and the cheese. Yummy. There's nothing like the real Parmesan cheese. That real strong, look at the hands. There's the Italian coming out. Strong Italiano cheese. It's the best Parmesan cheese. And it gets me into so much trouble. My tummy all hurts, but I love it. I wanted to be a high school teacher because my dad was, I go to high school. No, I didn't want to be a teacher at all. Mind you, I did end up working in a school. Teresa sounds like frittata. Yeah, we do frittatas all the time, David. It's an Italian frittata. David, are you Italian, are you? Or you know about the frittatas? You just know because that's what people do. We call them frittata. Frittata. It's a very Italian way of saying it. But you don't have to say it the Italian way. I was about to ask same thing, Jody man. Oh. Jody. Oh, I missed Jody's message. What is spaghetti omelette? Oh, it's a frittata. Yeah. It's it's a leftover spaghetti that you've cooked, and you get your eggs and you fry them and you put the spaghetti in and you like flip it with a plate. It's really hard to explain. And you get this like your spaghetti is like that and you can eat it like that, like a sandwich. That's a frittata. But you put other things in it as well, if you like, whatever you want. But I just have the eggs and the spaghetti. I don't put anything else in it. I like it like that. Have you seen me? You couldn't look more Northern European unless you... I don't know, David. I can't tell people what they are. I don't know what people are. My jokes did get me into trouble at school. Once a teacher said, you missed my class yesterday, and I joked. I didn't miss it. Oh, I keep missing this thing at all. That got me into detention. Oops. Oh, really? I didn't miss it at all. Got me detention. Oh, I got you right over my head there too. That's cool, says Middle Eastern. Yes, it's a yummy. It's up to you if you like that kind of food. It's a quick and easy food that you cook when you don't want to spend hours cooking a meal and you just want a snack. I mean, only an albino looks more pale than I do. Well, I don't know. I can't tell people's nationalities by looking at them. I just can't do it. If I hear their accent, I can. But then the thing is, like, everybody's accent can be different. Like, I have Italian backgrounding, but I have this little Aussie kind of sound. You know, it's funny because when I'm with my Aussie friends, my Australian friends, they tell me I sound really Italianish. When I'm with my Italian friends, they say you sound like an Aussie. So I can't win. I'm a bit in the middle. I'm a bitzer. You know, bitzer. A bit of this and a bit of that. And all mixed up. Yeah, I can't tell by looking at someone what their nationality is. I'm not that crazy about frittatas. They just taste like overdone scrambled eggs to me. I love eggs. I love eggs. I can eat eggs all the time. I actually had 2 eggs today for lunch. Just 2 hard-boiled eggs and 1 apple. That's what I had for lunch. So I love eggs. I was raised by Caucasian parents, but I'm of Iranian ethnic system. You know what I mean? Can't get it out. Ethnicity. Can't get it out. I was born in Canada, though. Oh, that's a very different mix, isn't it? Oh, we're all different. You know, I've got so many other things in me as well. I wouldn't have a clue. I can't keep up. Aussie, Italian, just say you're a pizza both. You're a pizza both. I know, right? When I was in Germany, I was told I spoke German with a British accent. I was sort of flattered by that. Okay. It's different. It's different. I used to, I was very naughty growing up. I used to do accents. No, I didn't say growing up. As an adult, I used to do accents. I'd go to the shop and do a different accent every day. So every time I went to this fruit and veggie market, I'd just do a different accent. Middle Earth, and I was born in Canada too. Jody was born in Canada. Jody, do you speak French? Because I hear they speak French in Canada. And Middle Earthen, do you speak French? Curious. I've heard, that's what I heard. Actually, I only heard it because I went on a tour once, and there was a Canadian couple there, and they both spoke French, but they spoke perfect American, if you can call it perfect American. Yeah, be interesting to know. Do you speak French? Anyone who lives in Canada? I used to, but don't anymore. Okay. I love Canada. I wish I had visited more parts of Canada than I have. I wished I'd visited more of the world before the world went into chaos. No, I didn't go to school there. Okay. I suppose if you learn different languages, depends on who you learn from. as to what accent you have the language, if that makes sense. Yes, it does, because we have our own dialect, and everyone has their own dialect, so that gives it a bit of a different tinge, if you will, to the Italian. I think Quebec is the French language. Okay, Quebec is the French-speaking province. Okay. Quebec. Yeah, I gotcha. This lady could speak really, really fantastic French, but then her accent was just typical US accent. It was just, wow, I couldn't pick it up. How do you do that? How do you have an accent and then don't have, how do you can speak that language so well and then don't have the accent at all? But she was born and raised there, so it was just, I couldn't fathom it, but she was great. I love listening to it. I love accents, and I love listening to, especially the English and the Irish accent. Really, I love it a lot. I like it a lot. And I'm really good with messing up accents. I'm so naughty. And it used to get me into trouble all the time. And one fella at the shop said to me, wait a minute, weren't you Irish the other day? And I went, uh-huh. He says, how come you're Maltese today? And I'm neither of those people. But I used to put on these accents every day, and they used to get me into trouble. Doesn't matter. When I was in Germany, I met a teenager who had been Virginia, US, an exchange student. His English teacher, the German, hated how he spoke English when he came back. Isn't that interesting? That's very interesting. I love to hear different languages. I love it. There are a few accents that confuses me: Irish, Scottish, New Zealand, and Australians. Okay, so do you understand me? Scottish is best. Can you tell where I'm from? Gee, I wonder, Karen. Let me see. Oh, when we grew up, we knew a lot of Irish English nuns, and the accents was just phenomenal. I loved accents. Glasgow. Glasgow. Did I say that right? Irish and Scottish sound the same to me. Same with New Zealand and Australia. Oh, New Zealand's got a little bit of a different tinge than us, but there you go. I suppose I can hear it because, we're from Australia, so we can hear the New Zealand accent. I know you're from Melbourne, so that helps. Lots of Americans lump all Brits together and can't discern different accents. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I remember growing up and watching My Fair Lady and listening to, the accents in that show. And I remember, because I was very young when I watched that, and I remember that's when I knew that there were different accents over in England, because I watched My Fair Lady and they had different accents throughout the whole movie. Otherwise, I would have thought that the English had the same accent as well. But I worked it out from the movie. So there you go. Sometimes the movies can help. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they talk a whole lot of rubbish and it's not real. But that was. Julie, hello, you're late, but we're actually on the way out, Julie. It's an hour and 37 minutes into our live. I'm going to have a drink because I'm choking here. I don't even know what I'm choking on. I can feel it going. Cheers. Also, guys, I am preparing. Get excited. I forgot to mention earlier. It doesn't matter because I'll talk about it again. I am preparing patterns and kits for Bendigo this year. And the only reason it reminded me is when I saw Julie's name. Julie reminded me. I'm preparing the kits for Bendigo. So what I will do before heading off to Bendigo, I will pop those kits up on my website and I will give you guys first choice of those kits. So you get that first choice to purchase yours. And it will be on special the week that I pop them up. It will be on special on the website, which will be the same price when I'm at Bendigo. So you're both getting exactly the same price. But you guys, because you're my favorite followers, you get your kits earlier. What? There will be some items that may not make it until I get to Bendigo. So I apologize in advance for that because they're big projects and I may be cutting it short to fit it all in. But most of them will be up on the website way before Bendigo happens. Now, if you don't know what Bendigo is the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. It's happening in July this year. was supposed to happen last year, but we're not going to talk about that because that's in the past. It's happening again this year. I still have most of my kits up there. Some people did purchase my kits. Some people from our channel here purchased our kits when I popped them up on the website. I thank you very much for that, for those of you who purchased kits. And some people were lucky enough to win them, patterns on the wheel, and were lucky enough to win a kit from the wheel. Like one lady won a whole kit from the wheel once. So come the time where we are at Bendigo, we will have all our kits, the new ones, as well as some of the older ones, sitting there ready for purchase. So very excited about that. I'm going to try and get everything packed by June. I don't want to do anything in July. In July. I don't want to do anything in July. So there you go. I missed all the chat again. A lot of British actors. Hang on, where am I going? I've habit of I missed all that chat. I do apologise, everyone. I'll buy it at Bendigo. Thank you, Karen. Central Victoria, says Julie. Yes, Central Victoria. Thanks for the laughs, everyone. Mary, see you next time. See you, Luana. We will see you soon. We're almost on our way out. Thanks for the laughs. She's off ago. Yes, David's chat was removed, which was fine. He'll probably put it back up again in a minute. So that's going to happen in Bendigo, guys, but we are getting those packs before Bendigo. We will be having them up on the website, so you'll get that opportunity to purchase them. You will get that opportunity to purchase them first. But there'll still be many to take with me to Bendigo because I'm doing them in packs. Now, you see the way I do them. I pack them like that up there. See that box right up there? I pack them like that. And I sometimes pack them like that. Yep, that's the beanie, upside down beanie. Yeah. And in there you've got your yarn, you've got your hook, you've got your scissors and your sewing needle, along with my card as well. So you will see those packs plus more this year at the Bendigo Australian Sheep and Wool Show in Bendigo. Just learned about a sheep wool festival near Charlottesville, VA. Oh, David, be a part of it. Just get in there and be a part of it. Anyone planning on going there? Oh, I would love to, but the plane ride would just be like, oh, it'd be torture on my legs. It's a big trip to get over to the US. I would love to one day do it. I really would. I want to get to the US. I want to get to Spain. I want to get to France. I want to get to Scotland, Ireland. I missed Ireland on the last one. Where else do I want to go? Oh, there's so many places. Oh, let me focus. My brain is like shot right now. I want to get to all these places, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Plus the fact that I let my passport lapse. I have no passport. I can't go anywhere. So I have to get a passport. I wish I could travel being wheelchair bound. It's hard. I have many places I want to travel. They'll still let you travel. You can still travel with the wheelchair, can't you, Middle Earthen? I'm sure you can. I'm sure there's like special sections that it seats you in there. We should create a sheep wool tour. Oh, David, I love that idea. I wouldn't be able to come though. I haven't got a passport. I'm going to create it. Yeah, let's all go. Mary can't come. She hasn't got a passport. I had one, but I let it lapse. I can, but also money is an issue. Well, this is true. You know, my fault is that I spend it all on this. So I have none. The minute I get it, I think, ooh, that yarn looks nice. I don't think I can afford it. Oh, well, let's just dig into that money right there. We won't need it. And then all of a sudden you need it and you can't use it. Get your passport. I know, right? Look, I honestly, it kind of lapsed in the nasty year. You like that? 2020. And I thought, you know, what's the point? We can't go anywhere. We're never going to be able to go anywhere again. That was my theory at the time. And 2021 came. We still weren't allowed to go anywhere. And 2022 came. Well, we may be allowed to go some places. And so I thought, I better go and get one done. It's pointless having it if you can't go anywhere. And I figure they last 10 years when we do them here. And I figure, all right, well, let's just wait so I can give myself the extra 2 years. That's pointless doing it in those 2 years that we weren't ever going to go anywhere. And now we can. I believe we can travel. I don't have the money to travel now. Now I could get a passport if I want. I just don't have the money to travel. But there you go. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I'll cry in the corner, sulk like a baby. The other issue is I don't have a passport. Oh no, same Middle Eastern. Middle Earthen. What is it? Middle Earthen? It's Middle Earthians. Middle Earthians. Oh, I keep calling you Middle East. I say the word Middle Eastern by mistake. Middle Earthian. Try to say that fast 10 times. I use mine even for domestic travel, but I haven't taken a plane in years and years. Well, that's the same. I don't go anywhere, you know. I do. I go to the letterbox, check the mail, come back. I go to Coles and Safeway, supermarkets. Yeah. Go to the market a lot. Can't you tell? My life is just food. Where else do I go? Oh, I go to Bendigo. I had to think that. Yes, I drive to Bendigo. It's a big drive. I don't like it. And I did drive to what do you call it? To Tandy last year. Yes, over at what's the area called? Tarnwart Court. I don't know what the area is called. Hello. Excuse me. Let me have a drink. Yeah, there's no food at the supermarkets at the moment. I know, Julie. Our shelves are very empty here in Melbourne. What are they like overseas? Mine expires in June. I need to renew it. Oh, hang on. I drove to upstate New York last year. Woohoo. Hey, I don't like driving. I just dislike it. What did you say, Teresa? Passport to the mailbox. Yeah, I know, right? A passport to the mailbox. I'm a huge fan of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, hence the name of the channel. Okay. A drink is always a good idea. Yes. We have empty shelves too. Yeah, that's interesting. It's sad, isn't it? It's really hard. And it's funny because I'm having a bit of a giggle because this is true. I have started again with the working out. I need to lose weight. So I'm doing all these workouts like a weirdo. And when the first, I'm laughing because it's funny. When the first, lockdown happened, we went out and purchased all these cans of food like everybody else did because we thought, well, that was going to be the end of the world, right? That's what we thought the first time. So we still have, I think, 8 cans of beans, unsalted beans. We're never going to eat them, right? So I started using them as weights. Started using them as weights. I knew they'd come in handy for something. But the way it's looking, we might end up having to eat them. The shelves are empty. But I must admit, the last time I went to the supermarket was it was Monday morning, and I found the shelf was full then. I mean, most of the shelves are empty. But for certain foods, Monday morning was a good time. I used to live in a part of New York called upstate Manhattan. They would joke that you needed a passport to be on the 125th Street. Good idea with the beans. I know, right? Exercises. It's 450 grams. So I knew I was lifting 450 grams. Oh no, 425 grams. I'm sorry, 425 grams. I'm trying to remember the can now. We're going to get the can in the brain. They used to be 450. They've gone down to 425. What? So that's why I kept saying 450. But so I know I can lift 450 grams. I'm such a wimp. Such a nerd. And so I use that for now. And I've got weights, hand weights in the garage, which I never use because I can't lift them up. And so I thought I'll start with the cans. And when I get more experienced, when I get really strong, I'll go into the garage and get the real weights. And I've got a 1 kilo weight. Then I've got a 1 kilo, 1 kilo weight, 1.5, 2.75, and then it goes up to 3.5. These are my weights. They often recommend cans from the supermarkets for weights. I know, that's how I started years ago. I did this workout thing, which really worked for me. The book was called, let me think about it. I've still got it on the shelf. It literally used the woman. It's a book for women, right? to help you exercise and the food and all sorts of things. It talks about women at different stages of their life, what exercises they should be doing for their body, what foods they should eat for their bodies. And it was really good and it worked. The time that I did it, I was in my, even though I'm only 29, it was in my 40s. And even though I'm only 29, the time that I did it then, I ended up losing, I think it was 15 kilos in 10 months. So it really worked. And I didn't lose my pasta and I didn't lose my fatty foods. I still had them, but I did everything within reason. So I didn't eat them a lot. I had a little bit on the plate and the rest was the food that they suggest. But I still had my pasta because I couldn't give it up because I don't want to do that. I'm Italian, yeah? I'm not going to give up pasta, yeah? What sort of Italian am I if I give up pasta? And so I did this for the 10 months and I did really, actually it wasn't 15 kilos, it was 16 kilos in 10 months. But then that's 1 kilo. But it worked. And the weights that you use, your body weight, and they actually started off after your body weight, they ask you to use cans. So that's how I got the can idea. This was years ago. I've got the book. What's it called? It's called, let me think about it. Oh, that's it. There's 3 parts to it. Women stay strong, women stay young, and women stay slim. So there's 3 sections to that book. And they sold it separately first. And then I misplaced it. So I got upset and went to the shop to buy another one. And then they had the 3 books together as one. So I bought that, came back, cleaned up a room somewhere and found it. So now I have both books. And I still had them. I've given away a lot of books that I don't use, but I'll never give away that book because I know that actually worked for me. I just don't use it because it means hard work. Don't you love hard work when someone else does it? Hello. Just walked in the door Wednesday evening already. Oh, honey, we're on our way out now, Dale. It's been such a long live. We're almost near 2 hours. So yeah, I'm getting really hungry now, talking about diets and everything. I'm going to go eat my cans and do some exercise first. So yeah, I've been doing the exercises. And yes, Kaz, welcome, by the way. I've been doing my exercises. But you know, it's part of it all. And every year this time I start, and every year by July I finish. And then by December I put the weight back on again. It's like a circle. You just keep going around and around and around. But this year I hope to get past at least August. I want to get nice and trim for July. What's happening in July? You all know. I'm getting tired and I have to work in a few hours. Oh my gosh, you have to work and you're still here. But I'm having too much fun. We're going to be on the way out middle of anyway. I've just had some steamed dim sums. Yummy. Something quick for tea. Oh, yummy. Dim sums I love. You look fine, Mary. Oh, Doily, I love you, my best friend. I knew there was one. I'll take any compliment. Just give them to me. Anyone. I need that. Sometimes I call myself roly-poly. Roly-poly down the street. You know, I noticed the other day that I'm either walking like a pregnant woman or walking like a bigger woman because I'm like this now. Swaying. Nothing compares to South Melbourne Dimmy, right? Melburnians. Well, I've not tried these South Melbourne Dimians. What do you call it? What do you call it? South Melbourne Dimmy. I've never tried it. So there you go. But I actually do like dim sims. I love them. It's actually better for you to stay on one weight rather than losing and gaining all the time, even if your weight don't necessarily choose for yourself. I know, right? Oh my goodness, don't say that. You're beautiful. Oh, I love you, Julie. Oh, you're my best friend. I knew there was one out of the 15,000 subscribers. I found one. Oh, I'll believe anything. Just say it. I'll believe it. I got nothing to lose. I'll get it. Nothing to lose. I almost told a pun there. It's me. I like that, Julie. We say that here. It was me. For the record, you actually are beautiful. Oh, David. Oh, you're going to make me cry. Someone give me a tissue. Quick, tissues. Where are the tissues? Oh, they're over there. So far away. I love your personality. Well, I'm very loud, middle. And you know what? It's funny because you say that and yeah. Oh, back again. Did you guys lose me for a moment? I lost me for a moment, but I'm back. A lot of people, they love that personality, but then there's those people who just don't like this loud, in-your-face personality, and they don't like it. But that's who I am. I can't change. Now that I've lived through the actual plague, I totally understand why Italian Renaissance paintings are full of... Oh, Marty, you're absolutely right, though. You're absolutely right. That's all we did, right? That's all I did anyway. All I did during the time we were home was eat. And look, you know what? There are some people who either lost all their weight, who either put it all on. I was that one. I was the one over there. I would say same. Regardless of any kind of weight fluctuation, none of that matters. I know, David. Thank you so much, guys. It bleeped for a second for me painting. Whoop, I missed it. But it's all good now. I can see it spinning. It was spinning, telling me we were losing connection. This usually does that around an hour and 50 minutes, I've noticed, on our live. It does happen often. It's interesting. I should pose for a painting like that. David, if I posed, they wouldn't have enough paint. Time for the senior citizens to go and have dinner. See you all on Saturday. God willing, yes, I know, right? We'll see you on Saturday, Teresa. Time cook. Dinner now. Oh, green butterfly, me too. My sister both lost weight, and I found it. I always say that my family members lost the weight, but they threw it at me instead. That's what I say. Stop it, David says. We had an outage today. I thought my arm was being cut off. I can't live without it. I need it. But seriously, we are all different. Be proud of our body positive. Yes, I know. Thank you, Marty. It's all wonderful when people say nice things, especially when I don't believe it. I'm just going to reheat some leftovers for a 2 a.m. snack. Yummy. 2 a.m. snack. Yummy. Well, let's get rid of that. All right. I do like, look, I like my food. I'm not going to give up my food, but I will do what that book taught me, where you can still have your food, but smother your plate with all the healthy stuff. So you have your little bit of food that you like there, but everything else around it, you smother with all the healthy stuff. I did at the time do something which wasn't, I say it wasn't ethical, because it's not really ethical. I did what they call portion size. I closed my fist, I turned my hand over, popped it on the plate, and that was all I was allowed to eat, right? And I did that for a long time, and that was a bad thing, because I did lose the weight. Don't get me wrong, it worked. I exercised. I had only that much for every meal, but it wasn't really ethical. I don't know what you want to call it. It wasn't good for our body, and I found that the year later, I dropped right down to this gorgeous weight, and I looked great, but I was so sick for the whole year. I had so many issues with my back, my knees, my hip was playing up. Couldn't work out what was going on. And I went back and did proper eating, and I put the weight back on, but I wasn't sick anymore. So I don't know. Sometimes you just have to think, weigh up your options. What's better, thin or not so well? You have to decide. I need to get out of bed and think about getting ready for work. Oh, Marty, you have to go to work. Oh, I'm sorry. See you soon. I'm on my way out, guys, anyway. I just wanted to let you all know what's happening for the rest of the week, which you already know, but I'll tell you again. I hope you believe we love you. Oh, we love you. If you're lighter, if you're heavy. Oh, thank you, David. It made me cry. It made me cry. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, guys, we are doing our giveaway tomorrow. You have to be in it to win it, and I will ship anywhere around the world. So be in it, guys. Join me tomorrow for the video. Once you see the tutorial go up, it's got a whole week for you to enter that giveaway, so you have plenty of time to do that, right? That's plenty of time. You don't have to rush to get the answer in the first 5 minutes. Don't do that. And don't respond to the video until you hear the question, so you can get the question and then you know the answer. A lot of people just keep responding to everything, and they talk all the way through it. And when I spin the wheel, I only say on the wheel one message only, which means your original message may not come up. So make sure you hold out, and I'll mention that in the video as well. And don't forget, on Friday, we are getting part 2 of our poncho that may or may not have tassels. You like that? Or what? It may or may not have tassels. And then on Monday, we are getting our Love Heart pin cushion. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see everyone tomorrow. Bye. Ciao for now. Be good.